Welcome back to Ozarks Fox. If you live in Nixa, city leaders want to hear your ideas on how to make Nixa better in the next few years. Imagine Nixa is a community-wide brainstorm session. All you have to do is go to imaginenixa.com to check out the city's vision and values set by City Council, and then share your ideas and suggestions for what you think Nixa should do to make that vision become a reality. We are learning more about this project with Nixa Mayor Brian Steele. Mayor, thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
So let's talk a little bit about Imagine Nixa. First of all, I want to know why did you want this open, community-wide brainstorming session type thing, and to receive this input from the community?
Sure, yeah. Nixa's been doing strategic planning for decades, but when I came into office about 6 years ago, we really pushed to kind of expand that out to the community. So the last time we did this 5 years ago, we did a lot of work bringing in people, having meetings, very long meetings sometimes, and it was hard to get a lot of different input from a lot of different people. Most people in Nixa work. It's hard to get them to come in for the day and talk about strategic planning. So with this new Imagine Nixa, what we're really trying to do is get everyone in the community to be able to come in. So we'll be able to get more input from members of the community, and through our website, we're going to be able to bring in all those ideas. We're also going to go around the community and get people who may not be on the internet access as well, so that we can get all the ideas and bring them all together to really get that vision fully fleshed out.
So a bigger reach, you want to reach more people and make it more convenient too. You don't have to make it to the meeting on Tuesdays at 7:30. You can do this at any time.
That's right. You don't have to take the entire Friday afternoon to come in and meet with the city staff. You can be involved any way that you want to. You can be involved at any level. So you can comment on as many things as you want, put as many ideas as you want, comment on other people's ideas, and it really makes it a lot more open so that more people can have more input.
Yeah, so that's how it works then. You have a forum for each one of your visions and values, which are high performance government, community safety, reliable infrastructure, sustainable economy, fun and unique places, and hometown spirit. Those are the separate forums, and then you also have a page that is just, it's the brainstorming page for anything.
Those are the basic elements of the City Council's vision, and they really are, they're cross-disciplinary. So you think of community safety, you would think of police. That is a very important part of it, but we also have utilities, we also have roads, we have other things where safety is involved. So we made them broad enough so that people can come in from about any area and find something where they would be able to put their comment, put their idea, so that we can get that input.
Yeah, and you also said they can also like someone's comment, respond to that, just to say, okay, I like this one. It's basically the same thing I want to say, so I just like that, much like we do on social media.
On social media, yeah. If you think of the idea, it's like a sticky note. So you have the idea up there, people can come in and say, yes, I agree with that idea. You can also go in and then comment and maybe refine that idea. Someone put an idea, I think, for recycling. And we have a recycling center, so maybe they didn't know about that. We were able to inform them through that. And then also, but able to extend that conversation and say, well, what if we can expand recycling to other parts of the city instead of just having a single recycling center? So you're able to take those small ideas or big ideas that someone comes up with and really make them grow and get a lot of input on them.
Yeah, and it's a conversation then with your neighbors and with people living in Nixa about certain things. I saw some of the comments. People are talking about utilities, like you mentioned, roundabouts, intersections, street lighting, upgrades to parks to be more inclusive and things like that.
There's a great area right on the side of the page where it gives you who's going to be monitoring that, who from the city is responsible for that particular area, or many different departments in the city. And those are the people that are going in, looking at those ideas, saying, hey, here's something you may not have known, but what do you think about that, and what other changes could we make?
You also have a survey. It's a customer service survey where residents can tell you how the city has been doing in terms of these things that you're already asking them about? Yeah,
so that you can go in and kind of give us an idea of what are we doing well, where do we need work. Customer service is one of our driving points, and so we really want to know how are we doing now and how can we improve going forward.
And what do you do with all of that information and all of those comments, those suggestions that residents are leaving? What happens next?
So once we're done with the brainstorming element of it, we're going to take all that information. The city staff is going to review that, kind of combine it and report upon it, and then bring that back to City Council, and then we will use that to develop our strategic plan, which we'll approve next fall. to say, what are the actions that the city wants to take moving forward over the next 5 years.
How will you be analyzing the suggestions and all of these ideas? What are some criteria you're looking at? How do you decide what will be brought to City Council?
Sure. Yeah, we're really looking at what the idea is, what the return on investment for that idea would be. How much is it going to cost? How many people is it going to impact? Also, how many people were interested in that particular idea on the website? So the more likes that particular item got, or thumbs up, I think they are, then those are the things that are going to rank higher on the list. Those are the things that we're going to spend more time looking at and seeing what we can do with those ideas. May 17th is when the brainstorming session will close. That's also Sucker Day in Nixa, so if you have time to come out for that. We're going to have our big wall of ideas at Sucker Day, so that any last-minute ideas people have, they can come in and put those on our big wall of ideas, put the actual physical sticky note out there, and let other people comment on that.
Sucker Days, that's May 15th through the 17th. The wall of ideas will also be at Nixpo at Nixa High School, March 21st. Correct?
March 21st, yep.
So that's another chance to put your idea up there on the wall.
Put your idea and see what other people's ideas are. And anytime you can go to imaginenixa.com and put your ideas there as well. I think there were about 80 ideas out there when I looked earlier today. So see what other people are doing, put your own ideas, and really get involved and let the city know what are the things that you want changed.
So this will help shape the strategic plan for the next 5 years. How do you check on it? How do you check progress?
Quarterly, we have a report to the City Council of what progress has been made, what things have been completed, and how those move forward. So we'll constantly be updating the community, letting them know which items we've completed, which items we're working on, and then they'll be able to see kind of as that plan progresses and see all the ideas come through.
Thank you so much, Mayor Brian Steele, for being here with us.
All right, thank you very much.
And that website, again, is imaginenixa.com. We'll have that in this story on our website as well. We'll be right back with more right here on Ozarks Fox.